What's up, YouTube? Tenchi Arizonia, the angry Dracolope of the Jackalope crew here, and today I have an unboxing for you. And what is it? Well, it's right here, folks, so let's get into it while we can. Now, I can't see my screen, so I don't know if I am in frame or not, but I'm just going to assume that I am in frame. So, let's get into this. And as per usual, it is actually double boxed, so that can go over there. And we've got to get into this now. Not a problem, we'll just pick up our Sweetwater Creek Senator again and go straight along the edge. And what I have here, well, you already know what I've got because you saw my short yesterday. What I have is the Buck Knives 110. Look at that. It doesn't matter what side of the box I turn to, it is actually the right way up. So, let's get into the box, shall we? Now, this should be the 110. Yes, here's the leather sheath. And I'm actually glad that it came with that, especially given the price of this knife. And here is the 110 itself. Now, I've got a little bit of tape to cut. There we go, straight through that tape. And now we can get out our brand new Buck 110. This is a big knife. Now, this cannot legally be carried in the UK, one, because the blade is over 3 inches long, and two, because it is a lockback. But I'm still going to class this as an EDC knife because most of my viewers are American. Let's see. Pretty solid on the lockup, which should be expected as it is a lockback. Yeah. Completely solid lockup. Nice weighty knife. Nice blade. It is 420 HC stainless steel, but as I understand it, Buck do the 420 HC better than anyone else. We'll see about that when I do some cutting shorts in the near future, but let's bring this close up to the camera. That is a beautiful knife. Brass bolsters, backlock, 420 HC steel. It does have a swedge on it, unsharpened of course, but it is a traditional clip point hunter because that's what this is. The Buck 110 is a hunting knife. I will say I like the handle, it's really comfortable, but I do have some criticisms I'll be mentioning in the future when it comes to Buck. So the Buckaroos are going to come out in force the second I mention some of the negatives on this, which aren't going to be today. Let's see how sharp this is. We're going to use the packaging that it came in to just give, well, I can't criticize the edge because the edge is really sharp. The lockback isn't too hard to actuate, so that's a good thing. Again, this is a USA made knife. 420 HC steel. I know I said that already, but it bears repeating. This is 420 HC. Again, as it is a lockback and as it is over 3 inches long, this cannot be legally carried in the UK. I will still be classing it as an EDC knife in my shorts though, because like I said, most of my viewers are American. First impressions on this knife, I like it, but there are some criticisms I have of Buck. Not going to go over them in this video. This is just the unboxing. And yeah, it's pretty tight indeed. The handle scales are ebony from what I understand. In fact, the listing said they are Makassar ebony, whatever that is. It is definitely a dark wood. And yes, I do like the brass bolsters. One thing I'll say straight away though, and this isn't a criticism, but it is a criticism. This knife the Buck 110 is the most copied pattern of knife in the world. You can find knives like this absolutely everywhere. Every single cheap Chinese knockoff company makes a copy of the Buck 110 for obvious reasons. It is iconic. Anyway, that's been the unboxing of the Buck 110 and its sheath. And I'm actually going to put it in the sheath now. See how well it fits in. It's a bit tight in the sheath, but that's probably a good thing. So, yeah, that is a bit tight in the sheath. Got to make sure I get it all the way in so I can close it. There we go. Now, honestly, once this sheath is on my belt, I might actually use it for some of my other knives as well, like my Rosecraft blades, Sweetwater Creeks, maybe my Loosahatchee Jack, I don't know. But as I cannot carry the Buck out in public, I'll have the sheath on my belt and have the Buck in it when I'm at home. But when I'm out and about, I'll have one of my other knives in it. Anyway, like I said, that's the unboxing of the Buck 110. And as usual, that's all for now. If you like it, please subscribe, comment, and share. And remember, be good to each other.
I'm the Dracolope, bitch.